Isabel, how important is sexual compatibility for you in a relationship?
Oh, everything. Because otherwise you're friends.
Yeah.
Agreed.
This is my question. It's not from anyone.
Yeah.
But it's an old question, and we've been debating it for a while because it happened. We probably introduced it to the crew in the summer. Do you feel that it is possible for a man and a woman to truly just be friends?
Yes. No. Yes.
We have differing opinions on it. She says yes. I think no.
But
I have some of my closest friends are men.
Yes.
A lot of them are women. But I have friends which when we met, we had a lot of chemistry, but we never went for it.
Yes.
And so the chemistry is always kind of somewhere.
That's
in
what
there,
I'm saying.
But we've made the choice. And now the thought of having sex with them, it makes me giggle. I'm like, I could never, because we're like past that.
Yeah. Or
And
you're in a
so-
relationship, they're in a relationship, and you wouldn't. Yeah.
But I feel like we've just been so long.
I mean, I have to say, I say it's not possible. Of course it's possible. My very, very best guy friend, my very, very best friend is a guy. And he married us. He married me and Matt, and we can totally like.
I was there for it.
You were there for it. We could go and we could go to the movie theater and we could have dinner. However, I do think it's extremely rare. I think that, like, could you, if you were both single, could you go have dinner and get drunk and it not even be like a little like,
No, there's always that, but it is never acted on.
Okay.
Like I have a lot of guy friends that are single and we've been drunk and I feel like, and then we go home.
Yeah.
But nothing has ever happened. But it's kind of fun.
No,
I would add to this, though, that I feel like if you are friends and there is anything that could make it tip away or whatever, that once you do, you can never go back to being friends.
I know that sucks. It changes for sure.
And so that's
Forever.
why you don't go.
I think
for
that's
it.
why you don't go.
Because
Especially
it's
as
so
an adult.
important. Yeah.
Yeah.
To have that friend.
I have one where I wish I
You didn't.
I mean, listen,
Yeah.
you can't wish that you didn't, because I certainly enjoyed that
The moment.
piece of our
Yeah.
relationship, but
It changed.
ultimately it wasn't worth it because
You lost your
I
friendship.
lost a
over it.
friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know?
that sucks.
That's the thing that I hate about relationships, that a lot of time when a relationship ends, you're like, where does the love go? After
Yeah.
5
I
years,
know,
8
I
years, so you were everything for one another.
Yeah.
Like, why can you not stay friends? I hate that. That
I
makes
don't
me
think
so
I don't think the
sad.
love goes away. I think it becomes,
Quiet.
well, I just think that you can I think it would be a very rare, Alla, please write in and tell us if it's happened to you, where it's just so impossible to think that these two people that are in a relationship that were friends, that knew each other like that, are then in relationship in a romantic way. They're not going to stop liking each other in the exact same moment. And then I think our ego comes in, and then we go like, "Whoa," or you feel like on some level now this friendship that was always equal is now not, because
Balance. Yeah.
you had something together and now you don't, and you know who it was that was like,
True.
this is not for us. So
True. It takes a very mature
yeah.
set of people, I think, to be able to do that. And it also takes time. I feel like you might be able to do that, but after like maybe being apart for an extended period of time.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Agreed.
it makes me very sad.
Is self-pleasure important to you?
Oh, super important. I have a glorious time with myself.
Amazing. We love that.
Yeah.
I'm glad. No, because I feel like Grace does a great job of this, by the way. I feel like for guys for so long, they were like, masturbation was like, yeah, that's guys do that. But for girls, it was like, oh.
Yeah.
Didn't you feel that? And so like, I just feel like
100%.
that's got to change. So I
Shameful, yeah.
we've talked about it, but I love hearing the answer. Okay. Helen wants to know, in real life, did your sexual preferences change at all when you decided to play a bisexual woman?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good question. I definitely ask myself questions.
Yeah.
I've definitely fantasized over like things that I were not really. My first kiss was with a girl. Like my first ever kiss when I was a kid was like to another girl. So I feel like it's always been
Wasn't
like
everyone's, or is that like new?
No.
You didn't
Oh,
kiss a
really?
girl when you were
You
little?
didn't?
No. I've never kissed a girl.
Interesting.
Uh-uh.
But like I had full on like wife and wife get dates with this little girl. Like we would play husband and wife. Oh. Yeah.
That's cute. Yeah, that's real cute.
Mine was more like practice.
Yeah.
Mine was more like, I see people doing this. Have you seen people doing this?
What?
No.
Kissing.
Practice?
Yeah.
Apparently there's
workshop. But this is
you
this
get a
question.
workshop.
But this, but this question is not a workshop question.
No, I know.
This question is.
Yeah, I feel like definitely. I feel like again, my sex revolution phase started with like Grays and Station.
Yes.
I feel like I started like exploring.
Do you feel more open to sort of like
100%.
whoever you meet? It doesn't matter.
I get crushes of men and women all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm like right now. I'm like trying to give myself. I'm gonna date myself for a bit. I feel like I need to do that and figure shit out.
Yeah. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Have you talked about that before?
No.
Oh my God, they're gonna go crazy. Gonna go crazy. No, I think it's such a beautiful thing because I think that a lot of people, like there's a girl here who's written to us saying, I've never had an orgasm in life, right?
Yeah.
And she's 20.
Yeah.
And to be in our 40s and still figuring it out and knowing that it's a journey, I just think is very powerful to share with anybody.
Yeah. I think that that's such an evolved way to come at it.
Yeah.
Literally.
I felt like a few weeks ago, I went out and the waitress was super cute, like tomboy, short hair, like cute. And we were flirting the whole dinner. And I was like, wow, I think I need to have sex with a woman because I think that's the only time that I will be able to put all the preconception of like having sex with a man away. And like fully be present. Because I feel like that's what happens sometimes when you have sex. You're not present. You're like, we can multitask naturally.
You're anticipating.
Like one task.
Yeah.
You know?
So you're saying,
one job here.
just so I understand,
job.
you're saying that you feel like you might be able to be more present with a woman.
I think so.
Interesting.
I
What is
think
it?
so.
What is it though that you think?
I think it's like upbringing, this social like baggage that we bring with ourselves. Like we have to be a certain way with men. We have to be like, I feel like I've definitely used sex to manipulate somebody to like me more.
Yeah,
and,
sure.
And I'm like,
very interesting.
all this shit. I'm like, where does that come from?
Yeah.
Why do I start like? It's definitely not a thought that came from me. You know, I feel like I'm battling a little bit with like what's me and what's stuff that people have told me or I've watched people do, and
you're
repeating.
shaking it off.
Yes.
And so sex with a woman maybe wouldn't have all that noise.
That pressure would just like exactly. It wouldn't have all that noise. That's what it feels like.
I love this.
Yeah.
This is a fantastic. Okay.
I feel like you are in. I feel like you're in a like your vibration is very evolved right now.
Oh yeah.
Like I feel like it's all very.
I can
I'm
feel
sitting
the
here,
journey.
Yeah, journey for sure.
Yeah, I usually get to be older sister in this little duo, but I'm feeling younger. She's making me feel younger right now.
A little bit stupid.
I'm feeling a little bit. I love this, but I mean, dare I say, I do think for those that have their eyes and ears open to it, this kind of conversation is happening. And I think it's so incredibly important.
Agreed.
To every age, right?
Yeah.
I mean, reprogramming.
Yeah, exactly.
We talk about it a lot where it's like, hit the reset button. I mean, that which has not served you, what the fuck do you need it for anymore?
Right,
Bye.
yeah.
That idea, right?
What's like subconscious programming and
Oh,
what's
you know what
actually
the other
you?
book is? Because you were talking about Come As You Are. The other one is She Comes First.
She Comes First. I love Ian Kerner. So good. I love it. It's also so hot.
Those authors
like
on.
hearing somebody, I'm listening
You listen to
to
it?
So listening to somebody explain how they're going to go down.
You're like,
I'm
I just gotta pull over. I just gotta pull over for a second. Hold on. Karina's on the side of the 101 just having a whole break. Poor Matt in the car.
She comes first.
Yeah,
So
Come
good.
As You Are and She Comes First.
Yes.
Authors of those books, which are
Emily Nagoski, I think it's Come As You Are,
Yes.
and Ian Kerner is She Comes First.
great.
If we have these authors on, will you come
on?
on?
Oh my God, yes, I
Okay,
would
so
love
them
it.
and then Esther.
You're going to be like our resident sex guest.
Don't you give her a third?
This is our third. Yeah. It feels right.
You can give her the look. I'll give her the look. Just don't give me that look.
Should we just all like look at
Oh, look at what
triangle look? Just kidding. Okay. We have to let you go. Thank you for being just so open for the podcast and for all our listeners. I mean,
And open in life, truly. Every single time I see you, I so enjoy it. I love being with you. And thank you.
And
you're
right
amazing.
back at you guys. It's been such a pleasure. Thank you so much. I'm so
This
excited.
is the first of many, people. This is not Stefania's only podcast
It's
with
true.
us. It's
So
the
let's
first of
call
many.
it
Let's call it the end of the episode.